weekly caller, Jason Thomas. What's up, JT? How are you?
Not too much. 2015 Cali, huh?
Yeah, it's strong.
I mean, Marks is rocking 06.
If it ain't broke,
I
don't
rock
fix
it
it.
hard. What?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
JT, we just had Carmichael on the PulpMX show with me.
How'd it go?
It's good.
Really good.
Can we get him in studio?
Oh.
Easy, bro.
That
I mean,
would be
come
unreal.
on. Easy.
Why
He
not?
said he would.
What?
He said he would on Twitter. I seen it.
Oh, that he did. Yeah, he did say that
Like a
on Twitter.
Monday after Vegas Supercross. Like,
Right.
we can make this happen.
I'd like to get him and Chad in. Stu, probably not.
Oh,
but
my God. That'd be.
There's 3 right here.
You don't
Open
have
the check
servers.
mark, bro.
You don't have enough
Get
server
Santa Claus
space.
there, too.
Okay, what are the chances that RC and Chad would come in studio? 50% chance?
Can we get Stu in there, too, so I can just go to a full 0?
Well, that's what I was going to. No, I was going to add Stu to that. If we're at 50% for RC and Chad, what would Stu be in a percent-wise? 0, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this 2020 year has been so wild. Nothing is out of bounds. I mean, I would have never expected to see him at Redbud, ever.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, coaching.
Nothing
So.
surprises me anymore
Right,
this year.
right.
Nothing.
What did Snowboard think of the RC thing, Marks?
I know you're not asking Tits because he doesn't have it.
Right.
I think they thought it was good.
Yeah?
There were lots of comments, a lot of engagement, which I think is always good. But
Okay.
people were pumped to have him on.
All right.
They thought it was a little weird, kind of like you did.
Yeah. It was weird hearing his voice on the air.
That's what I was thinking. And you guys were just acting like you'd been buddies for years.
He didn't want. I was trying to get there at the end of the interview about our beef a little bit, but he just zoomed past it. He doesn't want to dwell on that.
Yeah.
Like champions that he is, like a
Yeah,
champion.
he's above
is.
that.
Right.
Nah, it
He
was
knew what
cool,
he was
though.
doing.
He's above that.
Yeah.
Right.
You made it clear that he was you weren't taking that step
No.
in Salt Lake.
Yeah, I was not. No,
Yeah.
JT knows I'm too stubborn.
Yeah. You rode that home still.
Right. Right, JT?
Yeah, you're never letting that go. Never.
No. Yeah.
He
no.
made sure
I
Ricky
mean,
knew that.
you're
too.
not going to make the first move. You have a lot of great qualities to you, but letting a point go where you feel you're right, just in the interest of moving on, is never going to happen.
No.
Ever.
No. Yeah. Why would you? FlyRacing.com here on the show from Jason Thomas. I don't know. We're gonna do the PulpMX Fantasy Yamaha draw too. Do you want to do that now? Should we do that now, or should we wait?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, bro.
Let's.
Castler's like, come on, let's
Oh,
go.
wait,
Let's
oh,
go. Look
I'm
at
sorry.
him. Rubbing his hands.
I need like 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
Kaslu thinks the bike's going to him. I don't know why. JT just feels like it's all preordained. It's going to him.
Right.
So.
My chance is
Come
as
on.
good as anyone
Well,
else.
honestly, with a 2015 Cali, I kind of hope it does.
I mean, why not? Why not me?
JT, you know what? I looked at the PulpMX Fantasy Industry Idiots payout today.
This is where JT hangs up.
And no, this is where I get more mad at JT. We got the keto thing, and that already makes me upset. But, dude, you won like $750.
I did not.
Last
Oh,
night.
how much did he win?
I won that.
Oh, Charles won $750.
Three something.
JT won
$475 for JT.
$475. JT, you did well. Come on, why are you so?
I don't like losing.
You're so angry at PulpMX Fantasy. Like you're fine. You won money.
I mean, that's like saying that doing better is not better.
That's like saying I'm on The Price is Right, and I won a whole living room set and a washer dryer, but I'm so mad I didn't win the car.
I want the motorhome, and I want the trip to Hawaii. I want all the things that Brittany Chisholm got.
Well, listen, bro, you're fine. You know, you're fine. I thought you dropped out of the money, so you're good.
I dropped out of a lot of money.
He did. He was in front of me.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you did fine. Good job, because I never won anything this year, nothing, and neither did.
Well, consider the source. You gotta think about what we're talking about here.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, it's fine. Listen, I'm very competitive.
Yes.
We know this. And when people can't finish races and it costs me money, I get upset. That's just a fact. And we have discussed how I will handle this for 2021. And we'll just move on.
None of us believe that you will not be an industry idiots.
That's okay. Wait and see.
Wait till like Wednesday before or like Saturday night of Supercross. Because I feel like
No,
the
you
week
can
before
wait
were
till
out.
any point you want, because I will not be a part of Industry Idiots in 2021. I cannot emotionally handle this. My maturity level is not there. And I have come to terms with that. I've come to grips with it. And I have made appropriate adjustments moving forward.
I like it.
Sounds like the therapy has gone well. So, sorry, we got Dave on. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, question. JT, you did a lot of racing. Well, not a lot of racing. You raced a lot in Europe.
No, he did a lot of racing.
He did
Yeah,
a
a lot of racing.
Any way you want to put it.
Yeah, the German stuff. I mean, I do that stuff now, not this year
Yeah.
because it's canceled. But what team? I know you rode for 20 Suspension, but was that the only team you rode for over there, or what other teams did you ride for? Sturm?
I rode for Waldman the most.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, several years for Waldman, and then I switched to 20 Suspension one year when I switched to Suzuki, and it was always a problem because Waldman had a deal with Fox, so it was always kind of a battle on that end. And they were cool in the end. They needed somebody to win races, and I said, well, I'm not going to wear that brand, so I'm going to wear this, and we can work it out, or we won't. And so it was kind of bittersweet leaving Waldman to go to 20, and then of course I win the title when I went there, which I felt bad for the Waldman guys because they had supported me for so long.
Good guys.
Yeah, those guys are amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you're there for, I raced 15 years of that series.
Yep.
So you get to really be friends with everybody.
Yeah,
Even the people you're racing against and the teams and everybody, you get to be really good friends, the file guys and EBS and, I mean, everybody. That whole series is like a big family.
Yeah, I've been on Castrol now for a while, since I think 2013. Yeah. And, yeah, I'll be with those guys until I don't race over there anymore, which I'll probably, when I'm done racing here, I'll still be racing there for them. But did you rate for 20 Suspension in 2009?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep,
So was it you that had the subframe that was bent and they were fixing it with the bench?
I don't think so.
God, I remember a subframe being bent, and they were fixing it with a bench.
Oh, okay.
They had it in there
I don't
twisting
think I crashed that whole series.
Right.
But he JT would fly over with his tires and everything.
Yeah, he's
I
taking
brought
serious.
everything.
Yeah, it was
He's
sick.
serious.
It was
was there to win.
awesome. Yeah.
What?
And
He
he
was there
did.
to win.
Yeah.
I was 16, sitting there like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he's over here bringing tires on our flight and everything. I'm just like, well, I'm going to get worked.
You're there taking it serious.
Yeah. No,
Absolutely.
I had never asked you about any of that. And I just, when you go over there, you're like a legend. Like, you're still talked about a lot. So it was just something that, kind of came to my mind.
No, it's cool. I mean, and you're living it now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It's such a learning experience.
Yep.
And one day you're going to be my age and you're going to look back on all those experiences. And fortunately, I get to go over there now, which is great, but it's not the same, right? It's
Right.
You're going to miss that competitive side and being, in that spotlight and having opportunities to win and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've never won the German stuff. I mean, I've won heat races and stuff over there in the German stuff, but I've won the Dutch Supercross twice.
Yeah. Zoiderbroek, you always seem to do really well.
I'm really good there for some reason. I don't know why, but the low roof and no lights apparently works for me.
Yep. Yeah. Well, my advice is just to enjoy it because every year when that stuff comes around, I miss it. I don't want to go do it again, but I do miss it.
That is honestly, like, that series over there is the one series I look forward to the most every year because of the people over there. It's like a family, and the team's so good to me. And now they're on KTMs too off the Suzuki, which I love the Suzuki, but, getting with the program a little bit more. And I think next year is supposed to be like 6 rounds for the German championship, which will be sweet.
That's cool.
You went to Costa Rica, Chuck, right?
No.
You went to Costa Rica? No, never did? Okay.
Racing?
Yeah.
No, I went to
Oh.
Mexico. So
Oh, Mexico?
No,
Okay.
Costa Rica.
All right. JT, by the way, this applies to you. MotorcycleIndustryJobs.com. Upload your resume for free. The first and only job board built specifically for the motorcycle industry. The job of the week this week is a brand manager for sales at Alpine Star, WPS, JT. It's a full-time job up there in Boise.
Yeah, my buddy is currently holds that position, but he's going through a career change, so opens up that spot.
Yeah,
and I actually held that job as well. I was doing fly and that job at one time.
Yeah,
so
at first
I know that job very, very well.
When you first got the A-Star thing, that was your deal, right?
Yeah. They just wanted somebody that knew the ins and outs of WPS, and it was a lot. There was a lot of moving parts doing, because fly kind of consumes my life, and then adding in Alpine Stars was a lot to take on. But I still am very proud to see where that brand has gone within WPS because I was there from day one, from the very first meeting we had. I was there.
The Alpine Stars brand sales manager will be responsible for sales growth and capturing market share. You can room with JT. This position is also responsible for developing and managing brand strategies, implementation of stated business goals, And you must be able to travel internationally 2 times a year, domestically
Yep.
up to 2 weeks a month. That sounds like a cool gig.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, Alpine Stars is a good company, right? So,
Yeah, that job entails going to Italy for distributor meetings. And if you've never, well, most listeners have never been to Alpine Stars corporate, but what an impressive place that is.
Yeah.
They really, really blew me away. And I know you went there too, Steve, so you can attest to that. But
sure.
I think it's a great opportunity for people that want to get into the industry, and you get to be a part of 2 great companies, because I truly believe WPS is one of the great companies in the industry, and it's only going to get better. And then, of course, Alpine Star speaks for itself legacy-wise. Pretty cool.
MotorcycleIndustryJobs.com for more information on there. Check it out. Alpine Stars brand sales manager available at WPS. So, all right, let's do the fantasy thing, and then we'll talk a little bit of bench racing with Jason Thomas here on the show. So, PulpMX Fantasy, we give away 3 Yamahas a year, 2 450s and 1 250. The 1 450 goes to the person who wins Supercross. 1 250 goes to the winner of the motocross. And Marks, that winner we found out is Kyle Chisholm's cousin, and he or she went from 3rd to 1st on the last round.
Yeah, very Sendy.
Very Sendy.
That's
with,
awesome.
with Gage Shear.
Yeah, Sendy was the theme on Twitter, I think I noticed. People were just like, it's last round, I'm going to send it. And it happened to work for Juice 31.
Juice 31 wins a
Yeah.
YZ 250F.
I think scored like 100,
Hey,
100
Mark's
more
dog.
points.
Did the leader of the series going into Paula pick Mitchell Falk?
Yes. Yes, he
Yep.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have picked him too.
I would.
Oh, I picked him.
Like on paper, it's a good
picked
pick.
him.
Yeah, but he's a California kid. He's fast.
Yep.
And he got me
His
100
bike
points
blew
in
up.
Lakewood.
Yeah, but generally
Leave
speaking, he
out.
Okay, so our guy that won the 250F will be in touch with you, Juice. You went from 3rd to 1st at the last round. Congratulations on that. You won a 2020 Yamaha YZ 250F. And the other bike, the 3rd bike, we give away to somebody who is a championship league player. So that means you sign up for Supercross and Motocross on PulpMX Fantasy, and you can be terrible at fantasy, like Marks, and you're still
You're a dick.
you're still in line to win a bike. Marks, explain this computer that you have built.
Okay. Well, first, let me just
Okay.
add on to what you just said.
Yeah.
So if you sign up before A1 or whatever the race may be for next year,
Yep.
you get 2 entries into this drawing.
Okay.
If you sign up after, you still have to play Supercross and Motocross, but you only get 1.
Okay.
And if you're in the top 100 for the year between Supercross and Motocross, you actually get a 3rd
What?
entry. Yes.
Is that new?
No, that we've always done that.
We've always done that.
Yeah, I know you would forget, but I
A
wanted
top
to remind
100 guy gets another entry.
So I have
Yes.
3, in case you're counting.
So Castu has 3.
Castle has
What
3
number?
entries.
What national number are you?
34.
Nice work.
Haslow's sitting here and he's like, dude,
Good
I think
job.
we're taking a
I got
bike
3.
home.
I mean,
Yeah, so people, it's kind of hidden in there. Like a lot of people don't read it all, and we don't do
Yeah.
a really great
Well,
job
JT
of
can
explaining
attest to
it,
people
but-
not reading
Yeah.
the rules.
But
and
yeah,
things,
so that you do get that 3rd entry if you're top 100 for the year. So.
Weege doesn't read either.
Um,
So you built a randomizer.
Yep. So
program.
I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. But you guys
Okay.
can't see it.
Yep. But
Um,
it's on YouTube. It's on
Yeah,
Facebook and
it's
everything.
just this janky
So-
little thing, so we can kind of
Can
visualize
you
it.
just like add me in there? I'll just give you some money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Betts was trying to do that last time.
Oh, my PayPal looks good today.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, Betts was going to throw all his 1.4.
So next year I just need to sign up no matter what, and then just kind of play it through.
yeah, just
yeah.
sign up.
I didn't
Get 2
know
in there.
that, so
So you're going to hit start.
Yep. So what I'll do, I'll tell you when I hit start,
Yep.
and then you wait as long as you want.
God, what should I wait? A couple hours?
Yeah.
15 seconds.
It
in
can
honor
be
of Tim Ferry?
5 seconds, 15 seconds,
if
whatever.
it's him, wait until we leave.
7 seconds in honor of Stu.
Oh, I like Stu.
JT,
then-
how long should I wait?
I like Stu. Let's do Stu.
Yeah,
7 seconds.
Stu's good.
7 seconds.
So then when you say
259
stop,
seconds.
I'll hit stop again, and the winner will show up on the screen here for everybody watching.
All right, fantastic. All right, you you get the thing.
All right.
On your mark.
Go.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. Stop.
Winner is Ed 391.
Ed 391. Congratulations, Ed.
Brand new YZ 450.
Sorry,
honor-
Charles.
Dude, I think I was more nervous for you than you were.
In honor of Eddie Van Halen, R.I.P. Ed 391.
Ed 391. Very fitting.
We'll be in touch, Ed. Congratulations.
Congrats, Ed.
Look at Charles, so mad.
He's upset.
Thought I had it.
You had 3 entries and everything,
Thought I had it.
man.
Why did you think you had it with
I
three?
had 3 entries. I got top 100.
Hey, how many entries were there, like in total?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
Yeah.
82
because-
million.
Because people got some got 2,
People
some got
get 2,
1,
yeah.
some got 3.
Yeah.
There had to be a
There's quite
lot.
a few.
So yeah, also thank you to Yamaha, great company, Blue Crew, giving us 3 bikes to give away, and we're happy to do that. We'll be in touch to Juice and Ed391 as well, and congratulations to those guys. And again, thank you to Yamaha. Thank you to everybody for playing PulpMX Fantasy. We will see you in 2021, and more heartbreak and joy each and every Saturday night.
Marks, can you look up what place Ed got? I feel like it'd be good for people to know. Like, hey,
yeah,
I signed
yeah.
up, I paid, and I got 5,704th.
Right.
Like, oh, I
What
still
if
won
what
a
if
dirt
Ed
bike.
never played all year and just literally
just
bought it for the raffle?
Bought
Take
it. Got a
Right.
bike.
Can you do
What
that?
place you
Yeah.
got?
So I don't have to play
Yeah.
Supercross.
No.
You just
I
gotta
can
pay
just sign up,
Just
and I'm good.
just give us the damn money,
The
Starling.
35 bucks, right?
30. I think it was 30. Early entry was 30.
I think I
35.
paid
It's
20
35.
for outdoors.
all right.
Thanks,
See,
thanks for paying attention to your own game,
Fuck,
dude.
bro.
Unbelievable.
JT sets all the rules. I mean, I just let him do it. So
I do not.
So I paid 20 for outdoors, but you can pay 35 for both.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed
Yeah,
up.
you get a discount.
Well, you probably had this little thing called Anaheim to get ready for.
So, Ed,
No, you're doing the right thing. Just wait. Do one at a time.
Yeah.
20 and
Exactly the
20.
right way.
in 2020, Ed was 532nd overall. For
Oh,
this.
so
That's
Ed was
fine.
Ed was
Not
legit.
bad.
He
Yeah.
played every
and he
week.
was 1,010 last year. So, I mean,
He's
average player, but
so
just
next,
Yeah.
won
next
himself a
year
bike.
he's gonna win.
Nice.
Good job, Ed. So yeah, Ed's a real player. All right, on. Good job. Did he pick Mitchell Falk the last round?
I don't know. Let me- I'll look, but it's upsetting. It's very upsetting.
Falk.
It was very upsetting.
I saw him pushing his bike back too. He
I
DNF'd
said,
right by
I
the
said
mechanics
things
area.
that should never be repeated.
I've saved JT's texts as blackmail just in case I need them for a rainy day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ed did pick Mitchell Falk.
Ah.
Well, at least he's got that.
Yeah, at least he's got a bike.
Got a bike out of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. So
He went from
I
pissed
didn't
to
get a
happy
bike.
real quick.
thank you again, everybody, for playing PulpMX Fantasy. It's been so fun. It's been great. It's funny. I was in an elevator this year in Supercross at some point, like going down from the press box, and I just heard a bunch of people talking about, how'd you do in fantasy tonight? Oh, I had this guy with a handicap. Like, they didn't know who I was or whatever, and it was just cool to hear
Yeah,
a couple people talking about PulpMX.
Dude, I was in the mechanics
fantasy.
area checking it. Watching Jerry go by, I'm like, all right, cool. And then I'm like, yeah. Oh, sweet.
I feel like there's
Cool,
enough
put it
demand
away.
we can get it on a screen in the mechanics area. There's plenty of mechanics. Up
Yeah.
Hey, my dad has a lot of control in that.
Yeah, yeah.
I might need to ask.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
Hey, seriously, you bridged the gap from Ricky. Like, how long until we're talking about it on the Supercross
And
broadcast?
don't forget, with JT's help, I'm allowed in the pits to do like a live show. Like we're actually doing a live show every
Yeah,
Saturday.
to take off your straight jacket.
Yeah, yeah. They wheel me out like Hannibal Lecter with a mask on. But we do a live show. PulpMX, like, now that we can't call it that. What is it called, JT?
Fly Racing Radio.
Yeah. But it's PulpMX show. So, things are moving along in that direction.
Soon they'll be live scoring on the TV.
Although I
showing
bet you
it.
that check that Rocky Mountain writes for their janky league is quite a bit. Quite a bit.
The check that they write is very large.
Yes.
And fantasy is a big part of that. Yes.
Right. So,
I did start with them years ago in Supercross.
Look, they're fine. But picking the top 5 in a wild card, like, give me a
hard.
break.
I didn't like that.
The game is totally different.
Yeah, it's
they
not the same.
coexist, and they have their own world, and they don't really compete against each other. There is no real comparison
Yeah,
whatsoever.
they're
so
more towards the very low income
Yeah.
viewer that doesn't really know and just
Right.
wants to pick 5 people. And It's
Yeah.
pretty simple. Yours
Yeah.
is the very educated, in-depth.
and they
viewers.
capitalize on in-stadium players.
Sure.
Right? That's who
Yep.
they're catering to, are people that just happen to go to Supercross that night and like, oh, that would be fun. Let's try this.
What's
It's totally
you guys
different.
are totally right, but what sucks is they're dicks about our game. They're dicks about our game, which sucks.
They're fantasy experts, just no more.
No, it's not that. It's just like we had some riders post some stuff and they had to take it down. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
really?
Yeah. You're just like, really, guys? We charge. Yours is free. You pick top 5. We pick handicaps. Like as JT said,
Different.
it couldn't be any more different. But anyways,
Yeah.
All right, we got some phone calls. Let's get to those. Dave, what's up, Dave?
Oh, hey, I just got with e-bike talk.
Oh.
You've been talking about e-bikes for so long.
Yeah.
I finally tried a Buddies, and freaking, it's the greatest. I ended up getting my own.
Thank you.
Yeah, my question is, though, I've been, not motocross, I do hair scrambles. I know you think that's probably horrible. But I've been riding dirt bikes since I was a little kid, and I'd like to think I'm decent.
Yep.
I get on the e-bike, try and hit any jumps. So this is more of a question just for anybody who's ridden an e-bike, who rode dirt bikes and an e-bike. I cannot jump a mountain bike to save my life. I'd get in the air, I turn into a mannequin, just freeze. Anybody else experience this?
Well, they're heavy. E-bikes are heavier, so they're not great to jump. I hit a few jumps here and there, and they're not awesome that way because they're so heavy, right?
But they're not heavy compared to a dirt bike. I mean,
no, but it's just
right?
It's different.
Just jumping mountain bikes in general is awkward compared to a dirt bike.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
think
can't do it.
Most motorcycle riders rely on the throttle to kind of blip them off the face of anything, and on a bicycle you don't have that, right? Like you're just along for the ride.
At the top.
Yeah,
it's true. And I wondered how much that had to do with there's no real rotating. I mean, you don't got the motor rotating, or the tires really aren't
Yeah, all of that.
that heavy or anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, so am I not the only one that
No.
can jump a dirt bike fine, but I'm garbage on a mountain bike?
No,
Like scary.
I don't
Scare
think,
myself.
I think you're all right.
and it's not just e-bikes; it's all mountain bikes.
Yeah.
I think an e-bike versus a mountain bike's they're pretty similar.
Right.
I think the awkwardness is just a
Yeah.
bicycle.
Hey, I'm still racing Supercross, jumping triples. I can't jump a bicycle.
Yeah,
I can't
see?
do it.
There you go.
Okay, so
I can't do
so
it.
then it doesn't sound like we have any pointers.
Right.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
in the
no.
same boat as you
And
here.
JT's a road bike guy, so he's got 0 pointers.
That's what
Jumping.
I am.
Well, I
Yeah.
avoid this point is well made because I avoid mountain bikes because I crash so often. That's why I don't mountain bike. I mean, it's a true story. Is why I don't mountain bike because everyone around here mountain bikes and I don't because I hurt myself
And
or I crash every time I go.
And I could not get JT to go out in Utah. Like, tried hard. Could not get him to
I would
go
have
out.
loved to have
So,
gone.
Are you clipped in, or do you wear flats, or you use flats?
Flats.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Tip-
makes it also difficult.
yeah, that is. That
Tips
makes-
is
you
going to
can't-
come through with some like real
Oh,
help.
trust me, I got the dirt over here, but now's not the time.
all right.
I
Thanks,
feel like if I
thanks, Dave.
clipped in, I might not crash on jumps, but I'd crash everywhere else. But maybe I'll figure something out.
Yeah, figure it out. All right, Dave. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ryan, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I had a question about bonuses. Like, I know when riders will win, they'll give their mechanics, a percentage or whatnot. But do any of the teams or the factories have, like, a bonus type of program for any of the mechanics? Like, if your rider...
Yeah, no,
win-
Geico,
how does that work?
Geico had a bonus. I think PC has a bonus. Honda did for a long time.
I think KTM does.
The Honda guys were getting $200 every time Ricky won. And, dude, just imagine that. Everybody on the team, $200 every time Ricky won. Like, sweet Jesus.
Oh, that's cool. So it's not just the personal mechanic, it's the whole team.
No, it's everybody. But when I was at Yamaha, when Chad won, we got pizza on Monday.
That's what PC does too.
Well,
Yeah. So.
everybody got a bonus from Chad but you.
Yes. Yep. In 03, Chad gave everybody on a team on the bonus. I think it was $6,000.
04, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
$6,000,
Oh, wow.
$4,000. Maybe two. Maybe I'm getting my numbers wrong here. But everybody on the team got a check from Chad for $2,000 to $6,000, somewhere in that range, except for me.
Wow.
Except for you.
Except for me, and I was fine with it. We weren't talking much, and we were angry, so it was fine. So
Yeah. Hey, real quick, what did you think of that rollerball inspired bike I sent you the picture of?
Oh yeah, I like it. You got to fix that number though, bro. You got to fix that number.
I've ordered those on eBay and
yeah,
they're
dude.
crap.
Yeah, no good. Get the fat dirt digits #1. Copy those. Get those copied from the folks at PulpMX. They can do it. Because remember, Roller had that big fat dirt digits #1.
Yeah.
But other than
exactly.
that, the bike looks sweet. Yeah, good job on it. Looks really good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, well, you guys have a good night.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, JT. So hey, talk about Paula. Talk about Supercross 21. What do we want to talk about with JT? I got a bunch of questions, but I don't know where I want to
JT,
start.
you missing the GPs at all? Going over there?
I am. It's been a bummer. I was holding out hope. I thought I was going to get to go, and then we finally pulled the plug on it. I'll go back. I mean, it's
None this year, though, is what you're saying.
no. I'm definitely not going this
Okay.
year. I'm hoping to go to like Mexico or something before the end of the year, just for vacation. But the MXGP things, they're going to be done like in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like they do these triple headers and it's over. So
I do really
they don't
enjoy
have
you in there with
much time
Malin.
left. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm all that great at it, but I really enjoy it. And as long as they're willing to have me, I will show up.
No, you're good at it.
Caroli's got to make it happen here. He's lost this lead. Jesus. Come on, Carolla.
Yeah,
Come on, Tony.
It's going to be tough.
I know.
I think he still has a chance at it because Geiser is so prone to crashing.
Yep.
But I'll tell you, Prado is the one these guys need to be really worried about. He's going to catch fire here and sneak up on these guys quickly.
How far down is he in points?
I don't know.
'Cause he
Good
just went
question. He's in
1-1.
fourth. Yeah. Sewer's third. He's fourth, I think. I don't know how many down.
Yeah, it's got to be in the 30 range now. I don't have it right
That's
in front of
not
me.
very much.
It's not a lot. No, not
that's
with,
pretty close.
Yeah, with him hole shotting every time.
Yeah.
They don't want him to get momentum. I mean, that was his home race, right? In Spain, but they don't want him to get momentum going because he is dangerous. We've seen what he can do in the MX2 class. I mean, he can just rip off win after win after win, no problem.
It's not a triple header right now. That was a one race.
That's a one race, but
now they're going to Lommel
now
3,
Lommel
right?
for 3, yeah.
Lommel 3 and then 3 at Trentino, and it's done.
Caroli's pretty good in that.
Yeah. No, yeah, Caroli's good in the sand, yeah, for sure. But we'll see what happens. Dylan's on 3. Dylan, what's up?
Could you guys talk a little bit about how race budgets work? More specifically, one that stuck out, like earlier when Marvin got hurt before Supercross, Ian Harrison went on an interview and said about they still have to pay Marvin, so there wasn't enough budget to bring in another rider or fill in, but yet they have another semi sitting there for a hospitality. That just doesn't, from the outside looking in, it doesn't really line up.
I would think they'd have insurance on Marvin's contract, but maybe not. Maybe they don't. Because a lot of these teams have insurance, so if the rider gets hurt, insurance picks up the contract after a certain amount of weeks injured. But I mean, but the hospitality rig, that's part of racing now, man. That's how it works. Like, I get what you're saying, but that's all part of it. Red Bull says, hey, we want this over here. We're going to give you extra money for that, So it's not a really apples to oranges thing where it's like rider salary versus hospitality rig.
Was the question for a fill-in or to add Dylan to the roster?
No, this is Dylan himself.
My name's Dylan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
But no, just more so like, I mean, it just seems like a big effort, and I understand like marketing and all that stuff, but just you would think more bikes on the track would be more higher on the priority list.
Yeah, but it's apples to oranges. It really is. Yeah.
You know
Gotcha,
what?
gotcha.
I think they have the defending champ, and that's going to satisfy a lot of their needs. And unless there's a rider that they feel can be relevant and be a top 5 or maybe top 10 threat, I think sometimes they feel like it's more trouble than it's worth to go through testing and get them up to speed. And it's such a process to get these guys ready to compete. I think when you have the defending champion on your motorcycle, they kind of look at it as like, we have what we need to go try to win. And that's most important, right? If we can have a guy that's winning, no one's going to care about having that second guy.
Makes sense. And one more, if I can. With Justin Cooper, his bike blew up on the line, and they said he was in regular clothes in the parking lot 15 minutes after it happened. Is that kind of not a slap in the face of the mechanic to just bail like that?
It didn't blow up.
I got a bunch. No, the bike wasn't running. It was making tons of noise.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
I got a bunch of tweets about Cooper leaving the track and how effed up it was. I don't care.
I would have been gone.
I would have been gone too.
Gone.
Charles?
No, there's no problem. What's he going to do? Sit around and help him work on it?
They
What
said,
did he do? Watch
no,
everyone
no.
celebrate while he
They-
just
they-
didn't be able to finish?
They said, what about the championship team photo? What
he
about the
doesn't give two
banquet?
shits
What about the
about that.
banquet where they gave an award out for him? You know what I mean? Like I got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people that said that's bullshit. And I'm just like, what?
If I won the weekend before and that just happened to me, I'm out.
If there was
Gone.
some type of really big organized banquet, like Supercross used to have or something,
yeah.
I could see where the team would want him there potentially, but
Yeah.
with the program they had there, he had no reason.
Hey,
to stick
I was
around.
on the gate, and he wasn't throwing a tantrum. He didn't do nothing. He just took his helmet off,
Yeah.
and he was just like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. He
yeah.
walked back, changed,
Yeah,
and he
and
left.
left. That's what.
He beat traffic, so
Right.
good for him.
Yeah, that's what we do. So thanks for the call,
Well,
man.
I
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
I think some people overestimate the team factor there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Justin Cooper wants nothing to do with going to celebrate with Dylan Ferrandis.
Not after the number
Nothing.
thing.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
It never does. Absolutely. So
I see
yeah.
it from some people's side, but at the end of the day, I would have done the same thing that Cooper did.
Right. DJ's on 4. DJ, what's going on?
Hey, man, I had a kind of a state of the industry question. Here on the local level, I guess, we're seeing bikes sold out all over the place, can't get a new bike, also because of COVID stuff, which I understand. But also the gates are full every weekend at all the races. It's awesome. People are showing up, spending money. And then I saw this segment with Weege talking about how the industry might be kind of in danger. And I kind of wanted to get your maybe more inside opinion about that, because on the local level, things look great.
Yeah, I go ahead. Anybody wants to
I think
chime in?
JT probably.
Well, I think there's, 2 different things going on. With Geico, I believe that segment was based off of Geico pulling out, which causes problems. Because there's 2 different things going on. The world that's around power sports has gone through a very difficult cycle through COVID-19. So corporate spending, I think there are some very hard decisions, and every aspect of their budget is being looked at very, scrupulously right now. But then inside power sports, so if you're talking, endemic sponsorship, I think things are okay. So that's a positive for our industry. That's a great thing for an industry that's been under a lot of pressure for a decade plus. But outside of that, if you're going to try to talk to insurance companies or car manufacturers or these other companies, they've had a difficult couple of quarters. So that's a difficult conversation. So I think there are two different things there, because I know for us, it's been a positive, and that's crazy to say that COVID-19 has been a net positive. But when you look at revenue, you look at people being interested in power sports, it really has been a net positive. Either, it's terrible to think that way about something that's costing people lives, but there's nothing you can do about that. If there's a demand for your product, you have to be there to meet it. So that's I guess the silver lining of this whole COVID-19 thing is it's been great for power sports.
And for you, Charles, at 100%, things are well?
Yeah, same thing.
Right.
And to the caller, I think racing is up at the local level. Just general interest at the very entry level of riders that's up. Demand's up on youth rider gear and bikes and all that good stuff. I think I didn't hear specifically what you're talking about with Weege, but I think there is some sort of reluctancy or worry that all these new consumers and new interest in power sports and mountain biking, all types of outdoor activities, could kind of trend back to what it was. And if brands and dealers and distributors and all these different steps in the supply chain are buying and producing products to the demand of today based on all this crazy new interest, and then it backpedals back into what it was, next thing you know, we have all this excess inventory and all this new stuff.
I wouldn't want to be forecasters right now for a company like that.
Oh, it's not an easy job. No. I live it with our team every single day, and we all just kind of shrug our shoulders and we take our best swing at it.
Yep, that's all you can do. No one has a crystal ball.
100%, right? So thanks for the call, man. Thanks, DJ.
Yep, thanks.
All right, Jason Thomas. JT, do you think, is Dylan going to have, before we let you go here, is Dylan going to be AP? Or is Dylan going to break the Yamaha?
He's better than that.
Okay, all right. He's not. He's going to break the Yamaha curse per se in the 450 class.
I don't know that he'll win, but I think he is an immediate podium threat. I think he falls right in line with what we've seen from Chase Sexton. Adam Cincerillo's left a tough trail to follow. Just immediately, almost winning A1, winning the Monster Cup. I mean, that was a pretty heroic start by AC, but I do think that Ferrandis will adapt quickly. You got to remember he's older too, right? So he's going to have experience that a lot of youngsters don't have getting onto the 450. You'll see some tough weekends where things aren't working for him, but then I think you'll see weekends where he's absolutely in the battle for the podium too.
I think a lot's going to have to do with the start. He's not going to be able to go through the 450 class like he can in the 250 class.
Right.
So if he doesn't start good, it's going to be a lot harder to go to the front. Because he's going to realize that 10th place is like second place in 250.
I wonder if he's going to make any enemies coming through the pack like we talked about earlier a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, JT,
I look at who he stacks up well against. Guys like Sexton and Cincerillo. He has been every bit as good as those two or better. And look what they're doing in the 450 class. So that's really the comparison I make is, those guys are all moving up kind of together. There's no reason why he shouldn't be right in the mix with those guys.
Yeah, it should be interesting to watch. I'm all for the 51 and Ferrandis battle coming up, JT, in 450 Supercross. That'd be great.
Hey, Tomax, just as crazy as Barsha. He said it.
You think there will? You think they'll get into it?
Yeah, for sure. They're both aggressive guys. Be great. Someone tweeted me and said Barsha right now has deleted all Yamaha photos from his Instagram.
Really? Oh, I gotta look at this. There's no way.
Go check it out.
I can't wait for Dylan to have to come through Freezy.
Come through Freezy? Yeah. Good. Where he's like, oh my God, who is this guy?
Well, I can't. I've been behind him for 6 laps.
Yeah.
Now.
So Barsha's deleted all.
My man's is down to 37 posts, and it's just him and his wife. And the last one is something about 700,000 in October 2nd.
Oh boy.
Gone.
Wow. I mean, they paid him a lot of money. You know,
His bio still
I'm-
says Monster Energy Yamaha.
is it? Yeah.
But
I'm
wow.
curious as to why you would do that, though. Was there hard feelings there?
I didn't think so, but
That's
That's the
insane.
first I've heard of hard feelings there.
Yeah, I
that
don't
that
know.
that to me kind of goes back to the Geico Dungy thing.
yeah.
People know it happened.
Yeah.
Why are you deleting it?
Yeah, nobody's going to be
But
like,
But didn't you? Everything I heard, his Yamaha offer was a lot of money. So why would there be hard feelings there?
yeah.
I feel like they only did him right, and I don't know anything behind
Yeah.
the scenes, but I feel like everything was good there.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting
the
at,
only
too.
thing, and he was gonna go Yamaha until the gas thing apparently matched the offer,
Yeah.
and he went that way. I mean, and I think from what I don't know if any of this is facts, but I heard it was 2 years to 1. You take the 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on any of this,
Yeah.
but that's what I heard, and that's why he went that way. So
It's just odd. It's odd.
that's weird.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now. If Yamaha wants to extend that offer to me, I will post all of Barsh's Yamaha posts on my Instagram.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a fair trade. Yeah.
What if he deleted
absolutely.
it or archived
Yeah. So, Fly Racing, flyracing.com. JT, thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate it, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure. So thanks, man.
Okay, guys.
All
See ya.
right, see ya. All right, Corey here.